This is Kiki's Pizza Delivery Service. 10 points just for that title.
I'm very disappointed there was not a sarcastic cat with the voice of Phil Hartman, though. Can we just say? Kiki,
I think
what a snooty cat.
I think this episode's surreal enough. This is, well, first of all...
It's more Nightmare on Elm Street.
First of all, I'm having pizza tonight. Between this and the last episode, I freaking want pizza really bad. Yeah, so it's an episode where Kiki is picking up her sister's shift as a pizza delivery girl, and she's having these nightmares. Well, it looks like Steven can go into her dream, which was kind of tapped in with Lars, I think. Didn't he go into his dreams, or he just, before he took over the body or whatever? So, it's something he can do. It
involved Lars, I have blocked it from my memory.
So, it's something he can do, and she has this reoccurring dream, so he always comes in to try and help her out, but... weirdly enough, he's not getting sleep. I guess it's not REM sleep or something. It's not fully explained.
But he's dreaming, so
yeah,
it is
I don't know
REM
how that works.
sleep.
Yeah, I don't really know how that works, but it's like work, maybe? I don't know.
I guess you don't dream 100% of the time that you're asleep.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It comes in fits and bursts.
You can't actually go into other people's dreams, so we'll just assume if you could do that.
What's like that Star Trek episode? Night Terrors, where I'm just saying, like, they weren't dreaming, so they were all going nuts. So in this case,
So he finally goes and tries to get...
I'm just going to keep talking over you.
No, I don't care. I'm
blah,
just gonna
blah,
keep
blah,
talking.
blah, blah, blah.
So he goes
blah, blah, blah,
and,
blah, blah,
gets her out of this whole predicament and everything, but finally
blah,
he's like, I can't keep doing this over and over.
They've seen it! Why are you describing the plot?
Maybe they haven't. It's a recap, okay?
Why would they be watching this if they haven't seen it?
Well, maybe they just need a reminder. Maybe they haven't seen it in a while, so they need to be reminded,
well, in which case, you're fucking spoiling it.
No, I'm not spoiling it. I'm reminding them.
Why do you hate them?
I'm reminding them.
Why do you hate all
I love them. I love you all. You're amazing. He's an asshole. You're amazing. Okay? Don't forget it. Love you. He's an asshole.
You're really gonna buy that horse shit?
Mm-hmm. What the fuck was I?
Mission accomplished.
God damn it. Alright, so it finally says you have to confront something here because you keep having these nightmares. And it turns out she just needs to tell her sister that she, this is getting away of her personal life, and, she knows she's doing a good thing, but needs to stop. And she does that and things are good. See, I'm done. And that was
a complete waste of time.
It was tied into what we were talking about. So,
what were you talking about?
I forget because you're going, we've had 3 now episodes that were kind of like, okay, not important episodes, but out of the three of them, I like this one.
And you can tell. You want to know how? Because we do things like, because we have nothing else to talk about.
No, but this episode I thought was actually a lot of fun. I thought it was a good idea. It was creative. I like the lesson at the end. I think that's a good lesson because it's not like a huge thing, but it's something that can leave a big impact.
It was the most interesting looking, definitely, of the past. There was... I didn't think the past two had anything really interesting going on.
I mean, they were cute.
When it came visually, but this one with the dream world, I thought it was really good. And I said, why wasn't it called A Nightmare on Bread Street or something?
Because you have a girl named Kiki and she's delivering pizzas. You have to call it that.
But it was more about nightmares and dreams and...
Yeah, it wasn't as much about delivery, but it kind of was.
You shame Miyazaki-san's ancestors. No, I don't know.
Why his ancestors?
Because in Japan, it's all about shaming the ancestors. You shame yourself and your ancestors. And then you throw yourself on your sword.
No, I like this idea of him going in and like helping out with the dreams. I'm sure other ideas have done that before, but I still like it. It's a good idea, and
I do. I'm not sure I get it why he can't sleep in his own dreams, but metaphor for something, I'm sure.
Well, I think they just need something that's finally like, okay, he can't do this anymore. But I guess that kind of ties in because like how she can't do it anymore, it's having a toll on her. It's kind of like he can't do it anymore because it's having a toll on him. So it's sort of, comes full circle.
So that would have had it where he's kind of going nuts, like the dream world's invading like his
That made
weird
it
world
another
because he's
episode.
just dreaming too much now. His imaginations run wild. But I don't know. It was a good episode. I concur. We really need to go grab a pizza.
Yeah, God. Because it was this episode and the last one. But
This one more. My favorite is when they went into the... Because you're just like... Because I'm just like, I really want a pizza. When he started eating pizza, he's like, you were like, I know, right? And then when it cut to that dream world...
It's just like,
with all
crap, I'm getting pizza tonight.
You were just like, oh my God, come on!
So not fair. But yeah, I gotta get pizza tonight. I have no choice.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like the message of that, because I feel like that's something, like, it is definitely smaller, but I feel like this one does kind of show, like, the toll it can have. I mean, that kind of stuff can sink into your dreams, and you're not getting sleep and everything else. It can kind of affect your, when you're awake. But on top of that, just sometimes, when stress starts to build up and you're just doing so many nice things, it can have an effect on you, and then you can start to be, a little mean because you're not quite getting, the time that you need and stuff. So, I really like that. I think that's a nice, it's a smaller thing, but it's something that's good to address. I think it's good to address, when you're younger, too. It's okay to say you need me time. It actually even starts off with Steven having me time, with, he's setting up the nice plate and the flower, and you think it's a date, and it's just him eating a pizza. That's it. At first I thought,
I eat pizza.
No, at first I thought,
complete floral arrangement for pizza eating.
At first I thought, he was gonna try and, date Kiki, which I was just like, oh, we doing, a Gravity Falls thing all over again with, the older girl and stuff, and it's like, no, he just really likes having a pizza alone. I feel it all kind of tied together in a good way. I thought this was a pretty smart, funny, creative episode. Even though nothing huge, but, it was good. It was.
Oh, and hey, no Ronaldo.
No Ronaldo.
No Lars.
No Lars.
That automatically you're starting off at least a C+.
Yeah.
If you eliminate those two, then your base starting point is a C+.
I hope. Yeah. Sorry.
If both of them are in it, you are starting off at an F-, and it's a long climb.
I guess I'm sure the actor's very nice. Whoever came up with the character's very nice and everything. I just can't stand that character. Sorry. I just can't do it.
Do you think there's some drinking game now? Anytime they mention Ronaldo or Lars, take a shot.
Oh, I do it. I had to be drunk to get through a Ronaldo scene.
Oh no, I just do it with... No, I mean drinking game listening to our vlog. So I would do that.
Okay.
I would totally
Well,
do
maybe
that.
hearing us talk about
We
Ronaldo,
have
they
been
need to be drunk
watching
listening
a
to it
Lars
too.
episode before. No, just listening to us, anytime they mention them. You could die, though, if you really were running them back.
Probably be like the
I think
Stephen
every
King
other
drinking
episode,
game,
I feel
yeah.
like we mention our hatred for those characters.
So yeah, that's about it. I think we usually say we do 5 a week or something like that. So sorry we haven't gotten to the real shit going down yet. Everyone's
We were
like,
told
shit's going down, shit's going down.
And then the past 3 we watched, I'm like, wow, that got intense.
They were right.
Pizza.
So hopefully the next one gets a little bit more intense. If not, we'll just see you at the next one either way.
Nah, we'll just skip it. Bye. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.